Hello guys, it's me again here. Today I'll be using this team in Premier Cup. Basically Premier Cup is something where we can't use any legendaries or mythical Pokemon. I think this is where I can do something better than Master League because as you should know I don't have any gems or rares here. And so I don't have any good legendaries to use. Anyways, this team was quite interesting. Anyway, in Premier Cup, I was using Mammothine and Dragonite as leads and Typhlosion in the back. I kept switching between them because sometimes I would see uh, Razor Leafers like Leafeon, Roserade or Venusaur, and that's why I just switched to Dragonite because it double resist grass. Anyways, Dragonite is really strong. My Mammothine isn't maxed out but it does know two moves. Dragonite is maxed out but its IV is really terrible for Master League. It's a 0 star. Amazon and Typhlosion are both fine IVs. Sadly, Typhlosion does not have Blastman, but Overheat will still do. The thing is, Typhlosion is there to take care of Metagross. Mammothine can be called as a soft counter because of that Bulldoze. In some situations, I think Mammothine does win against Metagross, but Typhlosion I resist everything. Those bullet punches and meteor match, but Psychic uh, which not many people run, is gonna do neutral and earthquake, which I can easily shield. Typhlosion is a really good counter for Metagross for me. Dragonite I'm using to take Mammothine as a lead because I do see Razor Leafers do grass type do take super effective from ice too, and I'm running Powder Snow because of that coverage. Dragon Breath, Hurricane, Dragon Claw, Dragonite's the best moveset. Here we go. Let's get right into it. Actually, the thing is, there had been a bit of problems with Metagross because if they have a Machamp and a Metagross, that's really bad for our team here. Machamp can really hurt us because, as you know, counter Dynamic Punch for Mammothine, Rock Slide for Dragonite, and Typhlosion. Anyways, we'll get right into the video. Yeah, I started here catching this Cherem. Yeah, this Cherem doesn't know Weather Ball, so it's not as good as Sunny Cherem. Sunny Cherem is the way to go. Anyways, I did get a 5-0 from this team in Premier Cup and a 3-0. Today's video will be longer because I haven't posted any videos for a long time, and so this one will be long. Yeah, horrible IVs transfer. There's no point in keeping it. Pearlian. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's no Pearlian shiny form yet. Soon there will be. Anyways, let's get right into the battles. Premier Cup has been a new cup for Pokemon Go, an official Pokemon Go cup. Yeah. As you can see, some of my Pokemon are damaged because of the Team Rocket event. Let's see. These are the two teams I'll be using. The other teams are here too, but Dragonite lead and a Mammothite lead. The others are same. As you can see, Mammothite isn't max nor its explosion, and Dragonite neither. But for me, at my level, Dragonite is max. But it's a 0 star. It should have been 3500 right now, I think. Close to level max, because I'm level 35 and my Dragonite is, I think, level 36 or 37. I don't remember. Anyways, first opponent's gonna be Zero Rider 01. And we get an executor. Executor. That's a really spicy pick, I guess. I don't know what he has in the back. In Premier Cup, people are trying everything. Yeah, probably a seed bomb which will do super effective. Executor is high on the attack side, so it's gonna hurt us a lot. Amazon, even though it looks like it has a lot of defensive potential, it doesn't. Most related to attack, it does die really quickly. Counter, water type moves, fighting type moves. Yeah, fire types also. The only thing ice resist was ice and took away that too. Mammothine isn't that good against other ice types because Powder Snow and Avalanche both are resistant. Okay, the shield. So we are going into Dragonite to absorb the Seed Bomb. That's gonna be pretty harsh on him because Dragonite double resists that Seed Bomb. And there goes the energy and That did nothing. And they're gonna switch out into their own Mammoth. Now, that is a very bad matchup for our Dragonite. Yeah, I think we need to shield this. Definitely shield this. Avalanche gonna one-shot us. Hopefully we can get some damage off, because this Mammoth sign is potentially a danger over here. Because Typhlosion does take Super Factor from the Bulldoze, and he's probably thinking to farm me down and my own Mammoth sign. It just depends right now. We will see how this will play. Okay, though they don't have shields, and we were able to farm down before the next island. That's just amazing. Okay, they have a Magnezone in the back. Uh, we can't possibly reach Hurricane before he gets a mirror shot off. So we'll definitely go for Dragon Claw for that some chip damage. Magnezone isn't really much towards the attack side, it isn't much of a defender. It does take a lot of damage even if it's resisted, but it hits very hard. As you can see right there, Mirror Shot is such a weak move and still does so much damage. He got our Avalanche on his Executor. That was, I guess it's fine. It can be called a potential kill, but it would have been better if we would have gotten it off of Magnezone. And I think that he's probably thinking to farm down. Yeah, this Avalanche wouldn't KO anyways. I think it won't. It's resisted. Yes. So we'll have to see. Yeah, it doesn't KO, but it really does. Yeah, but it still does a lot of damage. Avalanche is a really good move because it does a lot of damage and it doesn't take too much energy, as you can compare to Bulldoze. Bulldoze does less than Avalanche and takes more energy. Here we are taking a Mirror Shot, I think. Yeah, trying to get some energy off this Magnezone because double Wild Shot's gonna harm our Typhlosion really badly. And yes, Shadow Claw down. And yeah, GG's. That was actually intense battle because of that Magnezone. Executor, I still don't know why did he take Executor. In Premier Cup you see all sorts of stuff. And it does take a while, for some reason does take a while to get me a next opponent, so I usually pause and get there. If this happens to you, tell me too. And also, the music of the moves is gone. Fast moves, charge moon, the sound is gone. Okay, and Arcanine. This is very bad if he knows Fire Fan. And which he does. And I guess I was a little late on the switch there. But I don't know, maybe trying to farm energy. Okay, he has a Glaceon. Now this is one of the worst situations for us. Because Glaceon hits so hard. Our Dragonite is probably gonna get farmed down. Yeah, Dragon Claw shielded, okay. But Glaceon is really glassy, as you can see. We are still doing a lot of damage. Come, we can get the second Dragon Claw off, yes. This should make a big difference if not go shielded. Or at least we'll take the shield. If, does he have a shield? Yes, he does. And see, we got it really low. And he has energy. And Typhlosion does resist the avalanche. But I want to shield this because I still want my Typhlosion at some health, because Avalanche still does half of my HP. That's still not, even though it's resisted. And it's a Rhyperior. That thing's going to absolutely annihilate me. Yep. And I don't know why I did go for overheat. I guess I thought that I could reach 2. I don't really know. I don't know if this will go shield. Okay, it's ghost shielded and that's actually good. We couldn't reach the second overheat sadly, but we have one shield and Mammoth, which does super effective to this Rhyperior. We need to shield this. Yeah, hopefully he does not have two search charged up. Okay, Rock Wrecker. I think yeah, we should definitely shouldn't overfarm here because it's a bit dangerous play right there, because if he got the second move of course that might have just finished the whole game. And we get an avalanche off, and here comes the Arcanine. Now it's a race to Bulldoze, and I don't know if Bulldoze would care. Okay, they get the move off first, so it's our loss here. That was really close. If we could have gotten the Bulldoze off, it would have been, I think it might have KO'd right there. Yeah. Anyways, we'll go into the next battle. And yeah, this time I switch up the lead because reasons, I guess. Dragonite is still really good, even though my Dragonite is a 0 star. It does quite a lot of work. Typhlosion, I'm just loving using Typhlosion. It just completely wrecks so much stuff. I haven't seen a Typhlosion in the Premier Cup yet. Okay, there's no relax. And let's do this. As licks won't do that much, but our Dragon Breaths are adding up. Body Slam. It's definitely a Body Slam. We don't need to shield the first one. There's no point. And doesn't do too much damage, and I think we can definitely take another Body Slam and still do 2 Dragon Claws. Now, will this go shielded? It's a tad bit less than an outrage. I think 1 or 2 Dragon Breaths away, and it goes shielded. We got the shield, and we will go for Dragon Claw again as soon as we can, so he doesn't get the Body Slam off first. Maybe we will shield this one, and hopefully we try to do as much damage here as we can, because switch it to losing switch advantage is really bad. If I switch into something else, maybe like my Mammothine, he might have a counter for it, and that's really bad because Mammothine is really weak. Typhlosion and Shadow Claw will be resisted, so there's no point. That's just waste of energy. And I think there was a really dangerous play right there. I should have used the Dragon. I don't know. That did cost me a shield though. But now our Dragonite has energy and a bit of HP. Not too much. I think we might actually be able to get 2 Dragon Claws off it. Okay, Chalukaria. So we resist the counters. I think we can definitely get 2 counters off it. If this goes shielded, that's gonna be amazing. And it does. And now our Typhlosion has a chance here. Our Typhlosion has a chance here. If he doesn't go Shadow Ball, that is. Shadow Ball's gonna, I think, one shot Typhlosion, definitely much. Okay, they're using their energy here. I think they're going for a power punch, so I don't know if that's the wisest choice. Farming would have been better. As you can see, we're taking a lot of damage from those counters. And if this is a Shadow Ball, we are so dead. And will it be a Shadow Ball? It's just a power up punch, and we can definitely reach an overheat. I don't know why did I try to overfarm there, or maybe overtap, because those counters are doing so much damage. And it's a Metagross, and we switch into our Mammothine. Hopefully we can get this Bulldoze off before he gets a Meteor Mash off. No, we couldn't. Okay, so it depends on Typhlosion now. Will it be okay? It's a Psychic, not a Meteor Mash. Didn't matter. Mammothine is really weak on the defensive, but its attack start is so high, it can do so much damage. And we get the overheat just in time, and this will KO the Metagross. 100% VG won GG's. Yeah, that was very close. I don't know if switching into Mammothine was the wisest choice, but I guess so. Because Typhlosion I think would have anyways reached that, but I guess Typhlosion was attack debuff. It might not have KO'd. I don't really know. We are still going with the Dragonite lead this time. Overall, this team is really good, I think. Yeah. And I think I'll be doing mostly Premier Cup battles because Master League is not my jam. Master League is really hard for me. I do get wins and losses too. Okay, Metagross on a Dragonite, that has absolutely worked for us. But isn't too bad because all we have to do is shield Meteor Mash. That's all. Our Dragon Claws will not be doing much damage, but Dragon Breaths are adding up like a lot, as you can see. Till we get to our Dragon Claw, it's like we are doing as much same damage with the Dragon Breaths. That's a Meteor Mash. We already got that thing to so low. I think we should shield this. We cannot let Dragonite go. It still has so much. It's a Flash Cannon variant. That's actually weird. Flash Cannon is one of the worst moves. You should have gone for Psychic and Earthquake. That's the better set. And the best is Meteor Mash and Earthquake. But I guess whatever coverage he wants, that is. We were able to meet Metagross in a 1-0 shield matchup. And Dragonite still has a lot of HP. And some energy against this Rhyperior. I really don't like Rhyperior. Rhyperior completely wrecks. And so does Machamp. Yeah, there are a lot of things that we. This thing is. I did rate it on PvP. Okay, it's not too bad. It's still fine. Okay, a Vaporeon. We can literally do nothing here. We need to land this Bulldoze. Against that Rhyperior, my only defense is this Mammothine. And Vaporeon will be able to easily kill my Typhlosion. That is until I get a Solar Beam off. We have to shield this Aquatail. I don't know how much damage will that do, but it will do a lot because Mammothine, as I told you, is really weak. And we should switch out now because we have energy for uh, that Rhyperior. We can just one-shot it with Avalanche if he doesn't have energy. I think Mammothine does win the CMP anyways. Okay, now it's a race. Who can get their moves off first? And they do. We cannot get the overheat off. I think it's GG's for them because Rhyperior is gonna kill us anyways. Yeah, probably. It was still a very fair, good game. Yeah, our HP is really low. Rhyperior can just one-shot us with Smackdown. We don't have enough energy to go to an Avalanche. It's GG's for him, I think. Yeah, we couldn't even kill Vaporeon. It was insane anyway. Vaporeon is actually a really good pick because it does have a high CP and it's really bulky. You can use it a lot. As I was saying, this team on PvPox it has an A in the coverage. It has basically all the letters A, B, C, D. That's all I can say. All four things A, B, C, D. Coverage is A. Yeah. Bulk is C. And I forgot. I'll just show it towards the end of the video. Maybe. If I don't forget, that is. Anyways, Mammothine on Dragonite is the most perfect lead for us. And for some reason, they are not moving. It might be that. Okay, they quit. I guess their team might have been weak to Dragonite. Or it's just Rage Quit because they lost the lead. I would actually stay in for most of the war. As you can see, we still won 3 out of 5 battles with this team. It isn't too bad. And it's a Veldum, not a 4-star, not a shiny. There's no point. This Veldum. Okay, we'll try to first catch this one more time. And move on to the next set. Hopefully it gets caught. Okay, this Veldum is really getting on my nerve now. Just get caught. What's wrong? It's just a Veldum and I know it's not a 4-star anyways. And I do have a 98% Metagross, but it's without Meteor Mash because I got it directly from GBL anyways. So, my only CD moves I think are Empoleon with Hydro Cannon, Meganum with Frenzy Plant, and the Infernape with Blast Punch. That was all lucky and one was traded, as you can see. And we'll just IV check this Beldum, and it's not that good anyways. And we'll okay, I accidentally pressed this. I should have gone to Battle tab. Yeah, but now here we go. We will now begin our next set. This is a 5-0 and you will see Rampage. This is gonna be fun. We did get a lot of wins in this one, and I should say some were just luck, but we'll just have to see now. Premier Cup is actually really interesting and fun because you never know what the opponent can have. Because according to me, there's no Premier Cup meta for. There is Metagross though, and that's meta, and everyone wants to use it. But there's so many other different picks people are using. Doesn't seem there is a fixed meta yet. Hopefully there won't be because it just gets really boring. and you keep facing pretty much the same Pokemon, because no team can be perfect and nothing can counter all of them. Even if you have a Pokemon or something that can counter everything, it doesn't matter, because one Pokemon cannot beat a whole team even if you resist and counter them. And Mammoth to Vaporeon. This is a very bad lead for us. We should definitely switch it to Dragonite very quickly. Yes, Dragonite, because we resist. And Typhlosion also. Okay. So they have a Glaceon once again. Vaporeon and Glaceon EV evolution that my team really hates. Really hates. We need to get that switch timer off, or either our Dragonite will die. I think Dragonite will definitely die. Dragon Breaths are still doing so much damage, even though I shot. Okay, it's a major decision. Should we let this go? Okay, we are shielding up here. We are taking a risk for that Dragon Claw. Getting that shield out of their way, or this Glacier. It's either one of those. And what's gonna be our opponent, whoever his name was, because I didn't see. Okay, so the shield. We get the second shield. That's actually good for us. And Typhlosion would come in here because we resist. Avalanche should do half HP, but I think I should save a shield for Vaporeon's Aqua Tail, because I think that would do more damage than Avalanche. Yeah, it didn't do too much. Mammoth's Avalanche does more, because I have faced Mammoth's Vaporeon. We have energy. We have one shield. We can get to a Solar Beam or not. Can we get to a Solar Beam? That's gonna decide the whole match here. We can get to the Solar Beam without him reaching another Aqua Tail, and this should KO one shot. Yes, that should KO easily. It was super effective and it's Solar Beam. Okay, I don't know why did I switch into Mammoth. I think I was gonna get farmed for reach overheat. Uh, I don't know. Yeah, totally forgot I had energy on Mammoth from Vaporeon, and this should KO the Leafeon. Because so they were running evolutions: Vaporeon, Glaceon, and Leafeon. As you can see, they're just all kinds of picks in Premier Cup. In the Marsh League, most things: Kyogre, Giratina, Magnetic, all over again. Dragonite, all over. And there are a few others, but like Machamp, but Dolphus, but not as much used. I guess Groudon will be used a bit more. Maybe I think Kyogres will be used more. As you can see, another weird pick, Seismitoad. I don't know why. And this Seismitoad is actually running Bubble. That's bad for us. I thought it was gonna be a Mudshot. Avalanche does neutral damage here. Avalanche gonna do so much damage to this if unshielded. And it goes shielded. So we are seeing. I have no idea what this moveset is, because I've never faced a Seismitoad. I think I faced once. It knows Muddy Water. Okay, he's going for Earth Power. That's what I need to figure. Surf, Muddy Water, Earth Power. Yep, they need to know stuff. And Avalanche. Will this be shielded? Will this be shielded? It goes shielded. So we get the second shield out of it. But now depends. Should I shield or should I not? Avalanche him or Dragonite? Yeah, we're not gonna shield. Dragonite can take care of Earth Power. And we should definitely go into Dragonite to resist everything. I think he does have a second move because it doesn't cost much. And we are running into a bit of lag here. As you can see, this is the worst thing happened to us. He got in one bubble, two bubble, and as you can see, we can see the energy getting up, and there's a comeback, and he gets so much bubbles in. We couldn't even get to one Dragon Claw, and he got his move first, even though he was at 0 energy. And he has Sludge Bomb. Great. It doesn't do too much damage though, but as you can see, that was just horrible for us, and we need to shield the Dragonite. Cannot be too low. He got 3 to 2 extra bubbles in while we were not moving at all, and I think this is his internet or his uh, data or his connection, because I don't see anything wrong with my team here. Okay, if this Hurricane doesn't go shielded, that's gonna we can just completely wreck this thing with our Mammoth Swine. Sorry, Typhlosion. And Typhlosion is gonna come in, resisting those charms, farming this Togekiss down, and I think he missed one fast move. Yeah, that she missed one fast move, and we won. GG's. That was a weak connection from her side. I'm 100% sure. Anyways, let's move on to the next battle. And you can see I haven't won much in Master League. I'm still at the silver badge, but very close to the golden one. Yeah, filling the badges up. We are switching back to my Amazon leads. As you can see, just keep switching. Dragonite is still really strong, but I don't know when the megas come out in the next generation. I think Dragonite might not be that much strong, but even the level 50 is coming, but the other Pokemon will get level 50 and Mega Evolve. Garchamp's gonna dominate a lot, and Mega Swampert will come to Master League. And it's a Mammothine on Snorlax. I honestly don't know who wins this matchup. We'll have to play it out and see for ourselves. Avalanche should do about 40-45% of Snorlax's HP, and Body Slam should respectively do 35 or 40% of our own HP. Snorlax isn't much of an attacker. Yeah, Body Slam. Anyway, just let me know, what do you think is better, Shadow Snorlax or Snorlax? In my opinion, Snorlax is better, because it already has its defenses, and that being lowered isn't too good for Snorlax. And we're gonna pressuring a shield here. Shadow Snorlax might get a higher attack, but it's kind of pointless. And he lives with 1 HP, and we were able to get that power just now off, and he couldn't get that Bird Slam off. And we can launch this avalanche against this Machamp. Hopefully this goes shielded or shielded. I think it's both good for us. And it goes shielded, we get the shield. So when you did really good, took out one Mon and a shield. And we're going to come in with Dragon Knight, do as much damage, and they have a Dogus, and we go directly into Typhlosion, and we're resisting the charms and doing neutral damage to Dogus. The thing here is charge up to 2 overheats almost, because overheat 2 back to back is not possible, and take 1 shield away. I wouldn't try going for Solar Beam because it's resisted, but it does not lower your attack unlike overheat. Either way, overheat and get to a second one. Okay, we have to shield. We have two shields. We can easily do this. Our heat is really strong. You will see. Hopefully, he doesn't get the boost, in which he doesn't. We are farming a bit extra and going for an overheat, so we can have some energy for Machamp later on too. Even though our Dragonite can completely take that Machamp, even if he has one Rock Slide that won't KO our Dragonite, we can easily do this. Yeah, overheat. We can get to an overheat, and I don't know if debuff. That thing is quadruple debuffed, I think. Quadruple debuff Typhlosion cannot KO Machamp. Yeah, just look barely did any damage. Overheat, a move that does 130 with stab, got quadruple debuff and does reduce to pretty much nothing. It did take a nice chunk still, even though it was such debuff. And I think we won this matchup anyways. It's a heavy slam for some reason. It should have gone for rock slide. I think he wasn't running rock slide. Anyhow, we won this battle easily. And on to the next match. I really enjoyed Premier Cup a lot. Great League and Master League, Ultra League gonna when come back. I'm gonna get back into Great and Master. Those are the good stuffs. Premier Cup isn't bad either, but as you can see, I'm really low on rank, but I don't think that does matter. I've seen rank 9 opponents too, and that was hard as hell, and they were running hard. I've seen a lot of people before Master League began going down using some 10 CP Pokemon, just going down like a lot. Okay, Swampert, this is not good for us. Hydro Cannons will get spammed, and those are gonna do so much damage, and I'm just trying to see what is he thinking. Why isn't he going for a Hydro? Is he going back to back, trying to take a shield and our Mammothine? Yeah, that's a technique a lot of people use. Okay, Avalanche gets shielded, and uh, Hydro Cannon is coming in. We will shield this. Yeah, we have to shield. A second hydro cannon will come in afterwards and hopefully you can catch it. No, we couldn't. And it's not gonna shield this. And I don't know if it's gonna take out our Mammothine or not. Hopefully no. Okay, barely. And we can reach an avalanche. That's just huge. If this goes unshielded, which I think it will, because when a lot of times, if you don't shield, the opponent doesn't want to shield either, and you can see we did so much damage. And Dragonite's gonna come in, resist the Hydro Cannons, and he didn't even get to the Hydro Cannon, but Dragon Breath was faster, and he has a Magnezone. We need to switch out into Typhlosion. But okay, even if it's a wild charge, it won't kill, but it will do a lot of damage. I think I am waiting for him to use a wild charge so we can get Dragon Claws off. Yeah, and wild charge, and he didn't bail right now. He didn't bail right now, so we can go for this Dragon Claw because he is debuffed, and this will do a lot more damage. And he's shielding. And can we get? Okay, he switched into Gyarados that knows Dragon Breath. That's good for Typhlosion. And we have to try and reach a Solar Beam. And we can't. I know how we have to shield here. No matter what, we have to shield. And getting some extra energy, we have to shield this. I guess it's better to play like this because if I can shield and get extra energy for that overheat. Okay, they're going for a high room. If we wouldn't have shielded that, we would have died. Yeah. Except, I don't know if I should have gone for the solar beam instantly and didn't waste a shield here. We'll see if it did matter or not. And I don't think it did because okay, it did. If we would have gone for the solar beam before that, we could have shielded this. If this is okay, it's a wild charge, and that's gonna lower his defense. Our Dragonite still has some HP left. Is this Dragon Claw going to KO or resisted Dragon Claw going to KO a wild charge debuff Magnezone? And it gets really close. It's gonna be a really close match, and Dragon Breaths do it for us. Let's go, Dragon Breaths. Dragon Breath is so OP right now. Dragon Breath is one of the strongest fast moves. It's not the most energy efficient, but still very neutral move. It does damage very quickly and high damage with Dragonite's high attack and stab, but it also generates energy fairly neutrally, I should say, because it isn't fast or anything like mud shot or anything, but still good enough. It's still good enough. Dragon Tail, I think Dragon Tail Dragonites lose to Dragon Breath Dragonites. Okay, Electivire, as you can see, another one of those picks special. Yeah, Bulldoze will lose super effective, but Avalanche is just. Electivire doesn't have a good defense or HP, that won't matter. And Mammothine does have a high attack, and that should not end well for Electivire if gone unshielded. Okay, he's going for a lot of Thunder Shocks, as you can see. He's probably at max energy already. And I have no idea if this is gonna be an ice punch or something, or it's a wild charge and we double resist that. It still does a lot of damage. And can we get this avalanche off? Yes, we do. Is this gonna be shielded? And I think yes, it's gonna be shielded. Definitely gonna be shielded. Yeah. And he's still farming a lot. It's still farming a lot. And we're gonna shield here. Wild charge is going. Yeah. Anyways, Electivire, Wild Charge, yeah, we still resist that, and he switches into his own Amazon. Avalanche is a better move to go here. If we can get a second Avalanche off, that's gonna be huge. And we both have zero shield right now. Okay, we have one shield, and he has zero. And can we get this Avalanche? Oh my god, that's huge. If we could have gotten that off. But it's fine to let this go. We can farm down with Typhlosion. Yeah. Anyways, Typhlosion can definitely farm down, I think. I don't need to shield an avalanche, but I have to shield. Okay, it might be a bulldoze. It might be a bulldoze. And that's gonna do a lot of damage. And it's an avalanche. It still doesn't matter that Typhlosion has energy and HP. What's gonna come in? What's gonna come in? That Electivire has tons of energy still. And that thing did use a lot of wild charge and thunder shock. And it's Garchomp. Solar Beam. is neutral damage, and that's why we need to go solar beam here rather than resisted overheat. And that shield does a lot of damage. Going to Dragonite quickly. Hopefully found. Oh, no. Oh my god, this is probably an outrage. Yeah, that's an outrage. And that should one shot us. Reward jumps at really high attack. Okay, okay, we can farm this down. We can farm this down. We can farm this down. We have still a chance with overheat. We still have a chance here. Electrovar is gonna come in and we can get the overheat off first. And that's the GG's for us. GG's. We won that easily. Good game. And moving on to the next battle. I'm really just 4 battles away from getting the gold badge. And as you can see, all 5 battles. That was actually really quick. And what's it gonna be our encounter? And it's a Rufflet, I guess. Great rewards for hard work. Yeah, but hopefully this is a good IV one. And we this Rufflet's really okay. It got caught. Okay, okay. Fast catch. Am I right? 4,000 dust and all. And let's go and see our Rufflet's IVs. I have a better IV'd one. I don't think I need this. I need that candy though. Okay, Rocket Bomb. Let's just do this right now. And it's gonna be really easy. Grunt only. I don't have the radar at the moment. You're probably gonna do this easy peasy. And let's get into this. Groudon and Stunky. Yeah, Stunky. We got this. Groudon's gonna completely annihilate everything. Yeah, I do have this legendary. Like, as you can see, it's already at a high enough HCP. It's at 3100. That's still a good, fair amount HCP. 3156 to be exact. It's a 3 stars from the throwback channel. As you can see, the fire punch. Yeah, I powered it up. I don't have any Groudon candies before this, like any. And during that throwback channel, I think there was a half distance going on. So I kept this Groudon as my buddy and went for excited and got 1 candy per 5 kilometer. And that's really good for a legendary and got candies. I have been using so many rare candies on this thing. I already have 100 candy and Groudon from that 1800, I think 1700 or 800 to 3100. That's a lot of candy usage. I still want to get a good legendary for some reason. And Groudon's gonna die here due to bite. Yeah, Shadow probably going to go into a Rhyperior and completely finish this off. Seal the deal. Anyways, this team was actually really good. I would say you should try it out too. In Premier Cup, anything goes, I think. The Dragonite, Metagross, Gyarados are really good and all. Everyone will try to use it, but in Premier Cup, it's mostly tests. I should say right now it's in a testing stage. Everyone is using mons and counters, and a meta is still developing. And I hope it's without the meta, it's actually really kind of interesting and fun. I usually like sooner or later I'll do Catacomb Cup practices and the real one too. After the practices when it held here in my local. Anyways, oh, absolutely horrible throws here. Yeah, I'm a no. Even the Pokemon Premier Ball agrees and stays open. That was horrible and a complete disgrace. I should have done better. Anyways, I'll be doing other cups and all too, and horrible IVs. I'll be doing other cups and all, and I think I'll actually be doing a lot of other things like maybe like special battles with friends, maybe under 700 CP, under 200 CP battles, and specific typing or something. It's actually really fun to do that. Anyways, guys, hopefully you enjoyed and that 5-0, and I think you should try this team. It's really good. Anyways, see you later. Stay safe, everyone.